Number one for New Country, 98.1 KHAK. It's Braden and Courtlin being joined in studio by Steve Shriver. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning.
And we are talking all things Halloween, specifically the Halloween parade coming up on Friday. How excited are you for this?
Super excited. It's happening. This is an idea that came out of Peter Dern's mouth 3 months ago, and I thought he was talking about 2018. And he said, no, this year. And so for it to, this has all happened pretty quickly, but it's game on.
Yeah, this wasn't something that's been planned for years. This is something that just kind of grew organically here in the last few months.
Right, right.
That's the cool thing, though, about Cedar Rapids is that you can throw something together this quickly and people are going to respond to it.
The city stepped up, the people stepped up, the businesses, and everybody just worked together to pull this thing off.
Yeah, we're happy to throw our weight behind it too. I mean, it's a Halloween parade. How we get to dress up, we get to march through the neighborhoods of Cedar Rapids and have some fun on a Friday night.
Right. I think it just shows that people like to get a little weird in this town.
We love Halloween.
I know this is an audio medium and not necessarily incredibly visual, but Steve came in costume today.
Now, is this the costume you're going to be wearing for the parade, or do you have a different one?
We've got about 100 different costumes in our house. We take Halloween pretty seriously, so I can't really. I'm not going to reveal what I'll be in tomorrow night, but It has to be something functional too, because I will be working at the same time.
So you just had this astronaut costume that you're wearing just laying around.
Yes. This is the 7 a.m. radio interview costume.
You look like a legit astronaut.
Thank you.
You just need the bubble helmet.
Just one thing to remember when you dress up in costume: just make sure you have a prop or props. So I have this fancy computer here that gives me the information on demand at any time. So just remember, when you dress up, bring a prop.
Okay.
That's a costume tip from a pro here, I think. So for everybody who's going to be in town going to the parade, let's give them the specifics and where they need to go.
So, all right, we're still actually looking for a few volunteers. So if you're going to volunteer, you can go to Sign Up Genius and search for Halloween Parade, Cedar Rapids. And the volunteers are asked to be there about 4 o'clock. If you're coming just as a spectator, get there at between 6 and 6:30, find a good spot along 3rd Street or 16th Avenue, basically going through Newbo and Czech Village. The parade actually starts at 7 p.m., and there will be things like face painting and photo booths, and we're asking everybody to dress up, whether you're in the parade or not.
Yeah.
Just come in costume, let's have a good time. Dress a little warm. It might be a little chilly, but come in costume. The only hard and fast rules are we can't throw candy. It's a liability.
We can hand candy out, though.
So.
Yes.
That's what we're going to be doing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's just, be safe and get weird.
It's going to be a lot of, and that's what Halloween is.
Pretty easy rules.
Right. It's a chance to get out of your own skin and jump into a costume or another persona, and I think a lot of people really take a lot of pleasure in enjoying that.
Absolutely.
And there's also going to be an awards ceremony afterwards, right?
Yes, that is correct. So afterwards, at 8:30, we will meet in front of the Newbo Ale House building, and we have awards for most scary, most creative, Kids' Choice, Best Float, Best Walking Entry, and Best Animal Unit.
Wow.
So, yeah, we've got a lot of different awards.
Do we count as an animal unit if we're all wearing animal costumes?
I think you get entered in both.
Wow. I like how we're increasing our odds at maybe placing.
Right. And I'll say this, that we had initially, because we had such a short time frame, I was saying, hey, Peter, let's shoot for 20 floats. It's the first year. Mm-hmm. And he was like, no, man, let's go 40. Let's go 40. And I said, okay, let's go 40. And we now have over 65 entries.
That's awesome.
So it's going to be legitimate.
For the first year, that is awesome.
Yes.
We cannot wait for once again the first annual Halloween parade in downtown Cedar Rapids. Once again, the Newbo Czech Village District. Steve, thanks for coming up this morning. Thanks for dressing up here on an early Thursday morning, and can't wait to see everybody on Friday night.
Thank you.
It's Braden and Courtlin at KHAK.